Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Toni and I'm a homeschooling mom to 4 kids, but I also love to thrift. So today is all, that was weird. I was like, weird. Today is all about thrifting. We have not been to our favorite thrift store in a while. So my oldest daughter asked me if she did really good in school, and because she scored a point in volleyball last night at her game, she asked if I would take her to the thrift store. So we're gonna go head over there in a little bit, and I thought I would just bring you guys with us. We'll peek and see what they have. Actually, the last couple times we've gone in the last couple months, we have not gotten a whole lot. So I hope they have a few things today, because we just haven't been there in a while. So we're gonna go check that out, see what they have, and then at the end of the video, I will show you guys what we got if we end up with anything. So if you guys wanna see us check out this thrift store and see if we find some good deals, then stay tuned. here. I didn't get a ton of stuff, but I got some. The sad thing is my daughter didn't find anything. She gets super bummed when she doesn't find anything, and she was really hoping to find stuff. But I did find some things, so I'm gonna show you what I got. So first of all, my daughter found something for my middle daughter. My middle daughter is a super funny girl, and she loves to wear funny shirts. Her and my husband both wear really funny shirts. So we found this. That's too much bacon, said no one ever. Isn't that cute? It's really funny. And she tried it on and she said it fits good and she loved it. She thought it was really cute. So yeah, it's always exciting to find a funny shirt. Thrift stores are the best places to find funny shirts if you like funny shirts. So that was only $1.75. And see, we have gotten a few shirts. My husband sometimes will find like a shirt he loves on Amazon, and you easily pay like $15 to $20. So $1.75 for a shirt that looks probably brand new is a steal. Okay, let's see what else we got. So I found myself a pair of shoes, and they are so cute. I love shoes like this. I used to have a pair very similar, and I probably had them for, no joke, 15 years, maybe longer, because I think I used to wear them when I was still working and my daughter's 14. So I've probably had them for 17 years. And they lasted forever. When you're only wearing them like a couple days a week or something, I don't know, they lasted forever. They're just like these, except they were black. But eventually this part came apart, and they were like flip-flops, and they're not supposed to be flip-flops. So I had to throw them away, and I was really sad. And these are just like them, except they're blue and white, which I thought was really cute. These were $4.50. White Mountain. I don't know what that brand is, but they look new. I mean, they don't look like they've really been worn a whole lot at all. So they were my size, super cute. So I was really excited about that. I do still have my foot in a brace, so I'm hoping that I haven't worn a whole lot of heels. I've worn it a couple times, but my brace is gonna really kind of mess up the cuteness, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you have a broken ankle for the rest of your life. So I am speaking at a homeschool mom's night here actually at the end of the month. And my talk is about my life and what's happened with us in the last couple of years. I won't go into that here. I've talked about it a little bit here and there if you've been around my channel at all. But anyway, our life dramatically changed in the year of 2020. So as I'm going to be sharing about that, it has something to do with puzzles, is kind of what my talk is going to be about. So I needed a puzzle that I can put together. And I was just going to find something pretty or something maybe that represented my family. And I found this puzzle, which I've never seen anything like this before. And it is so perfect because this was the year that our life changed because of my husband's medical issues and a lot of stuff that has gone on with us. And I thought this was really perfect. It's got all this dumb stuff that happened in 2020. Toilet paper shortage, social distancing. What else does it have? It says wash your hands, all kinds of stuff from 2020 that we hated. So it's a 1,000-piece puzzle, but it says the cool thing about this thrift store is they actually check the puzzles and tell us if it's complete. This one, oh, well, this has never even been opened. Like, this is still taped closed. So anyway, I opened this because I was curious if it's ever been used, and it is in a Ziploc bag. But what this place does is they have volunteers in the back that I'm assuming either count the pieces or maybe put them together. I don't really know, but they always say whether it's complete or not, or missing. Like, we've gotten games there before where it was like missing 2 pieces or something like that. So I love that because Goodwill is this is not a Goodwill, but when you go to Goodwill and try to get a puzzle, I would never get a puzzle there because they don't check it. So you might spend, like, for me, it would be like 25 hours to put a puzzle together. And then in the end, find out that you're missing 4 pieces. And then that would be really devastating. So I love that they do that. So I know that this puzzle is complete and it will work for what I need it to work for. So I'm excited about that. I got a couple things for school and I got a game. So we do like games. We do games in our homeschool. We haven't done a whole lot lately because we've been really busy with sports season. Are you guys busy during sports season? It's like crazy busy trying to get everything done and then run to sports and stuff like that. But we do like to do games there, and we used to do a family game night, which I'd like to get back to again. So I have been picking up a couple games lately. I've never heard of this before. It's called Zero. Aim high, score low.
Aim low, score high.
I can't read. I don't have my glasses on. My daughter's here helping me. Aim low, score high is what it says. So anyway, I've never heard of this before, but it's a question and answer game. So it's kind of like, it reminded me of Family Feud, where like they ask you a question and you have to answer, but it's the opposite. So instead of trying to get the highest scoring point, the highest scoring answer, you're supposed to get the lowest scoring one. So I'm going to open it. Excuse me. So it has a game board.
No, you're supposed to aim
and
for the
directions.
highest.
No, it said you're supposed to. It's never even been used. All the cards are still in the shrink wrap. It's like brand spanking new. Isn't that fun? All this stuff. So, oops, I just punched one of those out, but none of those were used. I just punched another one out, but none of those were used. But these are brand new. So what you're supposed to do, I guess these, so let's try it. Let me open this so I can show you. It sounded like a really fun game. I'm always looking for new games for our family. Here's one. So what you're supposed to do, if I understand correctly, is you read the question. So this says one of the 7 castaways on Gilligan's Island. Is that focusing? There we go. So you're supposed to answer these, and I think like everybody's gonna say Gilligan, right? And then the skipper, so I think it was out of what did it say? It's out of like 200 and, they said they asked like 250 people. They asked 450 people to answer these questions. The objective is to answer questions by giving the least popular answer and moving the fewest spaces on each term, which is kind of the opposite of what stuff normally is. So like for this one, can you guys see? So you wouldn't want to answer, like if Gilligan's the only one you can think of, that's what you'd say, but you'd be moving too many spaces. You'd be moving more spaces. But Mrs. Howell, if you answer her, that's the least amount of spaces, so you would be the winner of that round, okay? My kids have never seen that show, so they won't know. Here, one of the 5 Great Lakes of the U.S. So there's an example. And then, so you might say, so if you say Michigan, that's one of the higher scoring points. If you say Huron, that you would get to move the least amount of spaces, which is, I guess, good. So anyway, I like question and answer games, and it sounded like a fun twist to it, and I think it's fun. So we're gonna try it. And this was brand new, and it was only $5.50. So I thought that was pretty good because, you know, a new game on Amazon is gonna be like $25, sometimes more. I thought that was exciting. I'll let you guys know if we like it or not. So the last 4 things that I got are for our school. These were so cool. So these were $2 a piece. So what this has, they're all these little flip books. So I've got the Presidents of the United States. I have the American Civil War. I have Colonial America. And then the United States of America. This one was really cool. So I'll show you guys this one. But what they are, they're little like flip books. And they're packed with information. Ooh.
They're packed with information. Ooh.
They're packed with information. And I thought it would be a cool study guide for my kids, because that's what they're supposed to be, I think, is like a study guide. So let me see. I have to get up because I don't have my glasses on. So here you have, let me just put my glasses on so I can see. Okay. So here, I still can't see. You have like Michigan here, and it gives you all these facts, like where does the name come from, the state nickname, entry into the union, what's the capital, population, and land area. And then you move this spinny thing. There we go. You move this spinny thing to another state. So then if I'm like, okay, let's check Mississippi, then you have Mississippi here and all the facts about Mississippi. And this I just thought it was so cool. It's got the map in the middle where you can find it. I mean, you could use this for all kinds of stuff for like morning time if you are a homeschool mom, you could get really creative with this. So I just thought it was super cool. This one, Colonial America. This one was neat because this had, like battles, like different battles and stuff. So let's see, is that one where it had a battle? So the French and Indian War, and it's got the date. Whoops. It's got the date here, and then it has a comment about it. 2 major French settlements captured. Canada was effectively captured by the British. So anyway, it just has all kinds of different facts. I thought just to refresh, because we don't remember everything that we've ever learned in history, and I thought those were really, really cool. The Civil War would be a really good one. It's gonna have different things: soldiers, events, the battle. This also has a map here. I've never seen these before. I thought for $2 a piece. I'll have to look up, I'm gonna look up how much they are, and I'll put it down here on the screen. They're by Book Studio, but if I can find out, well, this says $9.99. So I'm assuming they'd be oh, it's got the answers here. It's got upside down answers there for some of these questions, but it just looks really neat. This one's the presidents. So this has all the presidents up to George Bush. They're a little bit older, but that's okay. We've got plenty of other people that we can learn about. So I thought those were really neat. So I grabbed up all 4 of those just to have in my schoolroom. And I might just say, hey guys, go take this out and read a couple facts, like here and there, or go study this for 10 minutes or something. And I feel like it could just be a good refresher for us to have. I like those reference things in our schoolroom. You have to be purposeful and make sure you use them, or they're just gonna sit on the shelf. So if it's something that I have in my head to say, go grab this once a week and go do something, or every day go do it for 5 minutes, and I think it could be a good refresher. So anyway, that's all I got. So I did have this thrift store has where every time you spend $10, you get a stamp. And then once you fill up your little card of stamps, then you get, what do you get? 20% off. 15% off? I don't know. You get a percentage off. It's not huge, but you get a percentage off. So my total was $22.25, and then I had my card filled up. So I got $2.23 off. So my total was $21.32, which I didn't think was too bad for a game, a t-shirt, shoes, a puzzle, and some reference things for school. Not amazing, but not bad at all. And then my oldest daughter got nothing. Do you want to come in here and cry?
That's okay.
Okay, she doesn't want to.
Cry on the side.
She cries in her room instead. She doesn't want to cry on the screen.
Don't
Okay.
mention that.
Well, thank you guys for being here. I hope you liked this quick thrift haul. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on thrift hauls on homeschool stuff and mom life. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Thanks for being here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.